one? Yes. So there we go. We are live now. No topic decided yet. That's going to be a good exercise. To be honest, how did I start to ask people to present? Do you know why we ask people to present? First, years ago when I started the talks, it was like this. I didn't know a topic. I didn't know what to talk, and sometimes I didn't know like exactly what to ask. So the very first thing to ask, it was present yourself. And then the person started presenting, and then I had time to think. And then sometimes people, oh, I'm this and that, and then oh, let me grab this idea to start talking. So, and that's how we start the presentations. Of course, now it's not more like that because we have a topic and everything, but it's interesting to think that sometimes we are not ready. We have no idea what to do, but then the universe, life, or whatever we have brings us the answer, So it's interesting. So let's start with the presentations. And Bruna, let's go.
Well, I'm Bruna. I live in Brasília. Today I stay more time in the bed. Only 5 minutes, but it's terrible because I needed this 5, and I stay here late. That the moment that I want, because I want to read before the questions and to stay here. I think it's so good for me, prepared me. So, and Philip now changed the subject. It's terrible because yesterday I said for him that it's hard because you needed to pay attention all the time, the question. And sometimes you do a hard question, a philosophical question, and sometimes it's difficult. Like in the Tuesday, in the immersion with Endel, sometimes it's difficult. The subject it's a philosophical subject. I like too much, but sometimes it's necessary to prepare it before to understand, to search a new vocabulary, to understand the emotion. But I think it's the challenge. It's so good for me because it's necessary to change your mind and think a new way. Maybe. That's it.
Yeah, and this is really important. The moment changes every time. So we are in a relationship, the moment changes. We are at work, the moment changes. We are living in our own heads, and the moment changes. So we need to prepare. The preparation you had, it was important to be here, even if the subject changes, because it's not about the subject itself. It's about how you're dealing with yourself to face and to fight to be here. So what I see is, and well, every time I tell things like this, it's not that, oh, I know the answer, it's the right thing or whatever. It's my point of view of what I see from things. I don't know if it's correct or not, but it's what I believe today. So I believe that the conversations we have here, they need like a spicy flavor, like spicy, like apimentar the room, so we can really test ourselves. It's like testing ourselves every single time. Today, I think it was the day, not the worst day, but the most challenging day to be here to talk, in English. I was like, no, today I don't want to. I want to go to bed. I want to do whatever. I want to take a shower, like a long shower. I want to run away from, my own problems. I don't know. So, but then on this moment, I don't know, at this moment, it's what makes us go to something else. I'm philosophical today. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard.
It's a problem, no?
Yeah, I know. I know. Rosalia, go ahead. Present yourself, please.
Okay. Hello, guys. I'm Rosalia. I'm 55. Yesterday, I spent my day at the beach because I was a long time worked a lot. Then I was so tired. Then I stay at the beach later. Then today I'm so tired again because this year put ourselves so tired. But today I'm happy to be here. It's difficult to stay here at the time, but I think time is really over to be here for put ourselves to in this challenge. Every day we start this meeting without know the subject, because you have the subject, but it will change. But it's I like so much that because you need to put your mind to put yourself in the outside your comfort zone. It happens a lot. Yeah, it's the way to learn. I think.
Yeah, there's always room for learning. There's always. Sometimes it's exhausting thinking like that. Oh, there's always room for learning. It's like gets me tired. Like I don't want to learn. I just want to, live a regular life. I just want to,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. But I try always to bring me back to, okay, let's learn something. Rafael, what about you?
Hello, guys. Good morning. And last week and this week, a little flu, a dash, and things like that. But I find time to play with my kids a video game. I play a game of kids, Fortnite. Not kids, a lot. I find a lot of adults and people more old like me play this game. A good experience. My old boy. And I need to improve my English to enjoy this opportunity and learn more. And I don't like when Philip changed the subjects because I read and I try to understand, but I understand it's okay. Life is not follow a script, and we need to adapt all time. And I live this. I live this now.
Yeah, boy, it's part of life. Yeah. But I still have no idea what to discuss, the topic. Have some things in my mind, but still don't know what to discuss. And I know when we don't have like a clue, we go to our comfort zone. And usually the comfort zone is, let's talk about English learning. Because I know everybody loves that.
Maybe we start with this subject clone and go ahead, for example, the ethic. I think it's a good subject because it involves clone with ethic. maybe.
So let me,
Only suggest.
you brought me a good idea. So what would it be if you could clone yourself? If you could clone yourself right now at this moment, like your mind, your body, everything you have done, like your whole experience, you clone yourself and you have another body somewhere to start from there. So you clone yourself right now, and then from this moment now, this other person, this other you, is gonna have other experiences, other thoughts. It's going to be someone else. My question is, what do you think would be different for this clone of yourself? Hard question to start with. Yeah.
There are a little movies about this. I remember a movie where Schwarzenegger, he's agent, he's died, and clone lives her life. Yeah, sorry, my point. But the good points is clone can work for you, I don't know, or leave the bad things for you. They pay the bills, they do solve family problems, but the bad points, they live the good moments with your family because he's a clone. You will have a problem because if you are clone of you, they have the same personality, the same things. You will fight against your clone for attention your kids because if he's a clone, he's the child are your child of cloning. Your mother is a mother of cloning. Your wife, your phone and things like that of cloning you. You know, if you are 100% human, oh, they have conscience. You're a big problem. Big problem. And how about you, sci-fi? Sci-fi movies, but I think in my mind, the things is like that, like that way, right?
Yeah, and I think getting the question more interesting or better, it's like, do you think a clone of you would have the same experience as you, like the same feelings, the same attachments, the same beliefs? Like, I don't know, I'm trying to, like, if you could clone yourself, if you could have a copy of yourself, do you think like the thoughts, the things, the wills, the desires would be the same? Like, I know it's not real, it's just an exercise of, okay, if I could copy myself to be like, and then this copy of myself would live in another place, would it be different, or would have the same behavior as we have? I don't know if I'm being too complicated.
Yes, maybe it's difficult to think about this because I'm myself. Eu sou o que eu sou, maybe.
I'm what I am.
I'm what I am because I have the past, I have my experience. So it's difficult to think a copy with me, but it's maybe it's the same thought, the same thing, the same feeling, but maybe you exchange the city and live, take a new life. You thinking about this? I want to, for
Yeah,
example, nobody know me, so I do what I want to, whatever things, and I go wherever a place, maybe like this? You think?
Yeah, it's something like that. I'm trying to think, would I be different? Would I choose a different way, a different path, a different career? I would change like anything, or I would keep doing the same stuff as I do now. You know?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about what Bruno said. Maybe it should be my enemy because I have my life, then I have my thought, then I have a copy of me, but this copy don't have live what I live. Then need to start a new life. But I think I don't really agree with your thoughts because you'll be different. You start to think in another way because I copy my body, but it's not my mind. You will be different. Start another, maybe.
It would be another person.
Could it be another person? Yeah, so different. Only my copy my body.
So
The person that knows me, once see this person, you think are seeing me, but it's not my body, only my copy. Then I need to change the city. I need to change everything because it'll be so difficult to be with another person. My side, it's like me, but not like me. So confused.
So
Yeah.
it feels like we are what we are because of our past experience.
Yeah, because I have my past, like Bruno said, I have all the life that I live in, but this person don't have nothing. Only wanted to take my life. All the
Yes,
things that
maybe it's possible to think, for example, what you do where do you have it, your past is yourself, are yourself maybe, but the same borrow your copy, of course, but you need to continue your life, but
natural.
maybe nobody know you, and you do continue your life. You do a different things that you do with you consider it your values nowadays, your past. Maybe it's possible you change. I don't know what if you
Yeah, but
want to. For example, if I have a copy with me and I live in the other country, nobody know me. I don't, for example, I don't have my family. I only me. I put only me, and maybe I don't have a specific past my life. I think I do uh, wrong. I will do different things that I do nowadays, that I need to do nowadays. Because nowadays I need to continue my job, I need to continue my family, I need to continue every other things that maybe I don't want. Uh, Tomorrow I need to do a party that I don't want because I don't have contact with this person, but the social the social the social need that I go at the party. So in if my copy in the other place, I maybe I select my friendly. Maybe I don't go in the party and I do different things because it's not necessary to know the same person. Maybe it's confused, because sometimes it's difficult to copy you and don't think in your past, in the value, in the all that all things that you build your
You
yourself.
build yourself.
Mhm. It's like to have a twin sister.
Yeah, exactly. You have a twin sister, and she's going to be completely different from you because of the past experiences that she doesn't have. So she will be a baby with your age because she doesn't have anything. She's empty in her head. So what makes us real? It's what we live, right? So it's our thoughts.
Yeah.
We are our thoughts. We are our opinion. We are what we believe and how we see the world. Someone asked me yesterday, a very close friend of mine, do we have 8 billion people on Earth, or we have 80 billion Earths on Earth? You know? So, and then it brings me to goals, dreams, accomplishments, relationships, businesses. What makes someone achieve English fluency and others don't? What makes someone heal other people and other people don't? So what triggers you to do what you do? So what triggers you to be here at 6 a.m.? Is it your thoughts? Or, you know?
So you all. Today when I woke up, oh my gosh, I don't want to wake up. Yes, but the consider it, you all, I'm stay here. That's it. Because I think, oh my gosh, Rosalia go feel, oh, Rafael, a long time don't go with us. It's you all that I'm stay here because it's difficult to wake up early, no? And
Does
like I said, I stayed only 5 minutes more in my bed. Oh my gosh, but I needed to because it's difficult to wake up early for me, but it's necessary. And in consideration for you all, I'm stay here. That's it. And I think it's a great opportunity to put my English in practice, to practice only this. It's the trigger.
I think it's a good point to consider it is about your organs, you know, your eyes, your heart, your brain. A copy of yourself is 100% compatible if you need a new eye. But I don't know if Bruna says about it's not a philosophical. What's this question is it's a oh my gosh, law of society. Not it's not a law. It's about a I forgot in Portuguese what to say that. Say that if right or not, the point of view of the is it right, right to bring a clone only for eye, not only clone, bring another eye, the science starts this discussion a long time, when, if possible, I have a problem with my eyes. I have a myopia. I forgot the name. Philip just brings a word for me, but I forgot. And I don't need a new eye, but people need a new organ, and a new heart, new Billy, probably it's not Billy, the Billies. You think that is, but in my case, I need I think is a nice thing in science, being a copy. I don't know, you say a clone, a total copy, full copy. And I agree with everyone says is make a difference. We are we are you are because our experience, because you need the space of grow up, the friends, the family, the things like that. But this point, you think about it, this point, oh, is right. People think like that.
Yeah, it's yeah. Just before we keep going on this, it's interesting. The last time we talked, I remember telling you that you were really doing, like flowing with the language, speaking and everything. And do you feel that you're more like stuck? It's not, just because of practice, just because of practice. I know it's hard to say that, but I see myself like, if I do not swim or if I do not run, when I get back running, it feels like, oh, I was better 2 weeks ago when I was like in a 3-4 month practice, in a row. And then I stopped like for 2 weeks and now my run is bad. So it's, so another idea I had right now, if we are our thoughts and we stop doing things that we usually do, we change, we are different. So for example, if I stop speaking English, if I stop being here on immersions, if I stop working with what I work, and I start doing like other things, I completely change who I am. So the environment we are changes completely who we are. So what is the environment? People that we live with or that we talk with, things we consume, we eat, we drink, we hear, we touch, all the senses that we have. So if I change it completely, I'm a different person.
That's the core coach. I think it's you are the average, the five person that you live together. I think it's so good. Not only person, maybe it's the book you read. It's so good. And I agree with this, because when you live together with a great person, maybe you the next great person, a rich person. That's it, because you develop, you improve your skills for these directions. Maybe I think it's so good, and apply I apply this in my life. That's why I start to read a lot of many books in the year, in this year, I think it's very important.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's not just about people. It's about what we really put in our body, what we breathe, what we eat, what we drink, what we touch. It's all information, right? So for example, why you're on TALKNTALK and not on Cambly, for example? It's because of the environment you are, the people you're talking to. And sometimes it's not about the money itself, because, it's once you like, if it's like a house, you are on TALKNTALK and it's a house, for example, it's your home. If you change your home, you're going to change completely, because you're going to see or live different things. So here it's unique because of people, because of Rosalia, because of Rafael, because of Bruno, because of me.
Yeah. The person that you are living in, I think change your life, because one time I read the search saying if the person live with only a child in your house, your mind changes totally, because you don't have subject to talk with only this kid, because you need to talk only with this kid. Then your mind, a long time you are changed. You don't have argument to say. You don't have how to face the problem, because you know only to solve the problem, the kids. Then, because I have a brother, your daughter have a problem no, it's special. Don't have thoughts to talk with him. Then it's difficult for him, because after a long time need to talk with us. When he are with us, is you need to let him to talk a lot, because only talk with your daughter. Then you say let them to talk, because he don't talk with nothing. Then need to talk now. I think because you live with only one person, then you need to change that. You need to have more person to talk. You need to convive with others, because it changed a lot. Everything in your life changes. You are what you are doing.
Yeah, and what we are doing.
Yeah. Oh, and now I'm I'm trying to put my more things in my mind, to put my mind to work a lot, because I need that. I'm getting old, then I need to put my mind work more and more and more, because you start to think you are make it a little stuck. Then I need to put more thing and more thing. Then I'm trying to give put my life more easy possible.
Yeah, so
Trying to prepare myself for the future.
yeah, and why do we need that? Why do we need to prepare ourselves to the future?
Because I wanted to live in the way that I am in the future. I see my future without suffer, because if I am better, if my body is okay, if my health is okay, my family is okay. I need to thinking about my family too, because if I have my mental health, my body health, everything okay in my life, my children don't suffer in the future, thinking in mind. Need to take care about me, about my husband. Then I'm trying to prepare myself for that, to stay better to future.
Yeah, this is interesting. When we start to think about today and about the future.
Yeah.
Why am I waking up early every single day? What I'm going to accomplish in the future? And I know the purpose of it keeps me pushing every single day.
Yeah, because I need to be prepared. I have this desire to stay at the bed, but my mind don't let me there. I need to wake up. I need to stay here. I need to start to doing my things, because I need to be prepared. I don't know. It's not the thing that I put. You need to do that. You need to do that. But it's my life, my mind, that I only go ahead.
Go ahead, Bruno.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's so good that Rosalia said it's very important you think about your future. It's special when you said about your daughter and your son. You don't want a problem for them, and I think well, I do any other things that I do for me, because I want to alive a long time, and with help, it's not necessary you live. I think if I want to, I don't know, I want I will be, maybe I will be 100 years old, but I want to achieve this with health, because if you don't have, it's not necessary to live. Not only to don't have problem for my children, for example, but I want to live better in the future.
Yeah. And what is to live better? What's a good life for you?
Well, in my case, I think when I have healthy, it's possible walk with my leg, and it's I have my independence. I think it's I want this. I am in the future. I want my independence to do what I want. I want to eat this. It's possible because I don't have a health problem. I want to travel. It's possible because I have money, and I'll save money nowadays for my future. It's possible I pay for my clothes, my security, security, security,
Yes.
health security. That's it. And yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Because they independent, I think it's very important for our life, no? Because
Yeah.
if you don't have this, oh my gosh, you depend for the other person, whatever money, to do any other things. It's difficult. I don't want this.
Yeah, it's like we have an idea, and we try our best to make it happen. So, but it's different for each person, right? And we have some values that they are important to us. So for Rosalia is I don't want to bring I don't want people to be concerned about me. For Bruna, it's more like I want to be free. I want to decide whatever I want to decide. And for you, Rafael, what's a good life for you?
I think like Rosalia in some points, I think important to learn English, not about I always think about working and in technology. It just helped me a lot of technology, but I before early I know technology. I watch Oscar ceremony and TV you have translators, no? People say things in English and people just translate for you. And I think myself this people talk like how these people talking in your original, like why they say, because translator the people change the words and things. I I really wanted to understand the people talk, you know. When I say money, I don't like to people understand to me. No, not I don't like, but I want to understand more or understand the original transmission, or I see a movie without the subject or
Exactly.
Portuguese is important to mind. You know, you might more healthy. I might you exercise when you need to exercise your body. You know, understand it. But in my family, we have problems if you stop to do things. You know, you have a problem. My mother is a the doctor said he needs to do new things. He has a age. They ask for her, learn music or learn a new game, things different things for help your brain. And I have this worry about it. And English help me with this. Help me make new connections, new friends, new people. Without English, I know never met you, met Rosalia, had met Bruna, and new lives, different lives help me, my brain. It's for working. My brain is in my, I really say I want a job, more safe, more finance, help my people, my children with better schools, better lives, but the meaning is not about the meaning, no, but the fundamentally, it's not about it, only about it. It's about it. Exercise your mind, new people, new different things. Be a little pressure. Pressure is not good, but you need a little pressure. The life is for always pressures in all the all the all the sides, all the
Forward.
yes, but we need to you like a safe zone. I love safe zone, and I not be safe zone because I need your job, I need the things or that, I need things you have to put your head for. I don't know what to say da cara tapa, but you need to you need to put, you need to take a take a position in his heart, his hurt, and I here for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about what I think about a good life, because yesterday I talked to a guy, and he asked me what's the purpose of what you're doing, and then I started answering a couple of things that they were not purpose, but they were a value. And for me, the value is I want quality of life. And what does it mean? It means that I want to have a job that I enjoy, things that I do, the activities. I want to have the chance to do the things I love. I don't want to be stuck in an office, in my life. So I want to have the chance to decide, I'm going to the office today, I'm going to work, I'm going to be at home, I'm going to travel. But for that, I will need money, because I can't decide today, what am I going to do? But if I decide to travel, I don't have money to travel, so I'm stuck. And the stuck feeling, like this prison feeling, makes me sad. So this week, I celebrated 7 years out of the prison I developed in myself. That was my career, the IT career. So 7 years ago, I left the job I had, the career I had, to start teaching. So it felt for me back there that I was in a prison, and after that I wasn't anymore. So the value we have, it's what we are talking here. What drives us to keep going, to live, to wake up early in the morning, to be whatever we are, So if we clone ourselves, maybe it's going to be different. The other person's going to be, completely different values. With different values, different behavior, different experiences. Maybe like the Rosalia's clone, it's not going to like languages. It's going to like other things that she doesn't like today. or maybe the clone of myself will enjoy working in the office, like a comfort place, a comfortable and safe job, you know, without worries, like with a retirement plan, you know, like I don't even know if I'm going to retire. Like I don't want to retire, you know, but I just want to live until the last day. I want to work until the last day, but not working to die, you know. Bruna, what's your thinking?
I think that's my last post in the Instagram. It's very interesting for me. And I put it that here I don't have a comfort zone, but I'm be sincere with you all that I love the comfort zone. I love. I have a problem, but when I do a different thing, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's a new experience. It's changed my life all the time. But I love the comfort zone. It's a problem. When you said, for example, job in office, for example, it's my case. Think about my retirement. It's my case. I study a lot to pass in the test for the work in the public service because I want this. I want the comfort zone. I want my stability, maybe settle. I don't know. I want this. But in the moment when you stay a long time in the comfort zone, it's borrow. It's mm, it's borrow, and I want to outside this. In this moment, I do a different things. Nowadays, I study the other language because I don't want to stay in the comfort zone. But I love the comfort zone. I don't know for you all, but for me, it's so good.
Yeah, but it feels like you want something stable that you can go out and go back, right? Oh, I'm going there to travel and I'm going to do another project, but if I want to come back, I know there is a place here that I'm gonna feel safe, right? Yeah, it's not a problem.
Yeah, everyone have that.
Yeah.
You have your comfort zone, then you need to improve more. Then you go out your comfort zone, but you back. You know you can back.
I was talking to my
Everyone.
therapist that I would love to enjoy comfort zone because I'm exhausted about being out of I'm comfortable in the uncomfortable zone. Like I don't even think anymore like the risks I take. I'm always at risk. Always at risk. I get used to it. You know, I'm always like working my ass off to make things happen. But it gets me exhausted. Sometimes I just want a regular job. I just want to go back to IT to have like the CLT job, you know, the 9 to 6 p.m. working hour, like with 1 hour lunch. Like after the job, I want to not think about the job because I think about the job every single time. I sleep. I'm really exhausted.
Yesterday, I watched the meeting you with Dai.
Yeah.
It's very interesting, but in this moment, I put in the time to watch this because I watch this later, and I think, oh my gosh, feel all the time do any immersion, any meeting with the person, any other persons. Nowadays, now in the moment I in my bed, watch this video, and after this I go to the gym, So a different routine, and I think Phil he has a hard routine. I don't know if it's possible to follow you because it's difficult, exhaust, like you
Yeah,
said.
because you need to create content, you need to talk to people, you need to be with like, why the hosts they are in here? Because they believe in something that I am doing, basically, most of times, or they are getting something, they are learning something from Talk and Talk. So I need to always keep me pushing, because if I stay in my comfort zone, if I do not create things, if I do not push Talk and Talk up, things are going to be like, always the same. It's not, it's like what we are doing here, it's really impossible to do. It's impossible. I don't know how we do what we do, but it's impossible to do. Like to have 130 hours per week of live events and getting people to attend the meetings and everything. So it's really hard, and it's about community. That's what brings people together, and but it's complicated. You need to do. I should have do more, but I can't cope with more things, more lives, more content. And sometimes it's just, I feel it's just me. If I do not see, things are not going to happen. But I hope it's just temporary. Then I can create a process where things are going to work smoothly, automatically. So, but yeah. Yesterday I worked all day until 10 p.m. from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. I do not recommend. It's not good for your mental health. It's not worth it at the moment, but in the long term, maybe in the long term, it's gonna worth it. There's no guarantee that what I'm doing, it's gonna bring me something. There's no guarantee. And it's interesting, but at the same time, it's all. Yeah.
You
Because
need to take a vacation.
I tried last week to take like 5 days off. And I took from phone and from everything. But actually I didn't have a day off, like days off in my head.
Yeah.
I took like from Thursday to Monday, but it feels like I didn't have that. It was like emotionally exhausting those days. So it's being hard to deal with. Maybe that's the reason why I'm thinking about copying myself to, let me copy me to another person, something like that. Yeah. But I'm trying to take care of myself, like going to the gym, swimming, and everything. But yeah. Just to be honest, it's been really hard. It's been really hard, But it's always been like that. And 7 a.m. we have just finished. Rosalia, Bruna, and Rafael, thank you so much for your time. Hope to see you back again next week. Enjoy the weekend and have a great day.
Okay, thank you. Bye.